All right, what's up guys, YouTube land, the Fox Dens here. I want to show you guys an old school redneck way of an engine hoist that people in the backcountry, this is the way that they would take motors out of cars like back in the 80s and very late 70s. This is how old this is. And I found this here when we came to this property about 10 years ago. And this was one of the first things that I saw, because obviously when I first came out here, I saw that we had a shop here. And I saw this in the tree, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is awesome. So I thought I'd share it with you. This is an old engine hoist right here that they did back in the late 70s, early 80s, because this is how long this has been in the tree. You can see that it's grown, and the tree has grown around it and wrapped around it. And that had to take about 40 years to go and to grow that far. All right, this is an old maple tree, and it takes eons for it to grow like that. And what they would do back in the day, they'd set the piece of angle iron, which is right here, that's in the tree here and grown around it, and they would sit it in a corner there, and they would have weights on the other side or something very heavy to stabilize it, or a chain. And this is an angle iron right here, just to show you, right there. And there's two holes in the angle iron, right there and right there. And what they would use an old come-along, and they would wrap the come-along or a chain around this and the come-along, and they would use that to take the engine out of the car. And that's what that is. That's an old engineered backyard engine hoist. You know, right under this maple tree. Insane, man. They would pull the car about right here, and they would just work on it right here under the tree. And that's how they did it, you know, back in the day. It's insane how they did that, and how they would use their mind. Because, you know, people back in the country didn't have a lot of money, didn't have access to, I guess, the things that, I don't know if they were even out there back in the 70s. I'm sure they had engine hoists and stuff like that. They had to. But, you know, they didn't have money to buy it, and this is how they did it. You know, them old country boys back in the woods, man. That's how they got things done. I mean, look at that. Look how it's grown completely around the angle iron. And we're talking like 45 years right there, man, to do that. That's insane. And this thing, I've hung on this, and I weigh 230, and that thing here, it doesn't bend or budge. It's insane. I mean, honestly, it's 10 times stronger now because the tree's growing around it. You know, I mean, you could probably lift a diesel engine with it now. And the angle iron has, you know, it's not like rotted or anything. It's crazy how preserved it is. But I just thought I'd show that to you guys. Pretty neat, huh? maybe I'll use it to take the motor out of the Mustang. We'll do a video on it. Cool, man. Thought I'd share that. Peace.